Welcome to the semifinal round of the 2012 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. This match will feature Lone Oak High School to my left and Marshall County High School to my right. My name is Gary Goodacre. I'm a professor of mathematics here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College in Paducah. Mr. Joe Mahoney, also a professor of mathematics, will serve as our judge. We're going to announce the competitors from each team. We're going to let them buzz in and introduce themselves. They will state their name and their grade in school. So let's start with Lone Oak.
Perry Sharma, senior.
Bobby Kaltenbeck, senior.
Nicholas Anderson, senior, captain.
Ricky Gruel, senior.
Thank you. And Nick, would you please introduce your coaches?
Our coach is Charles Fountain.
Wonderful. And Marshall County, would you buzz in and recognize yourselves as well?
Emily Mason, senior.
Jake DeVore, senior.
Gabriel Powell, sophomore, captain.
Josh Fuqua, senior.
Okay, and would you introduce your coaches?
Mr. Brandon Caton.
Wonderful. Congratulations to both of your schools for competing and advancing through the district play to the semifinal round. Each team is competing for their share of $5,000 in scholarship money from the West Kentucky Academic Bowl Foundation. The champion school will receive $2,000 to split among team members. The other three schools will receive $1,000. We'll be playing with the normal KAAC quick recall rules. 5 seconds for toss-ups. I will read a toss-up. Anybody can buzz in between the time the question is started and 5 seconds after. If the team gets it right, they will receive the right to a bonus question, which they have 10 seconds for their captain or designee to answer. If the bonus team does not get their bonus right, the other team will get a chance to answer for their school. Captains, are you ready? Lone Oak and for Marshall County? Well, good luck. Let's start semifinal round with one toss-up. From the area of a cube whose edge is 4 yards, subtract the area of a cube whose edge is 4 feet. Time, 1,664 cubic feet. Toss-up 2. What is the efficiency of an electric motor that consumes 500 watts of electricity to produce 400 watts of useful mechanical?
80%.
Correct. Bonus 3. What great Indian leader fell during the Battle of Thames in the War of 1812?
I designate Perry.
Ashoka.
Incorrect, Captain.
Sitting Bull.
Tecumseh. Toss-up 4. One sheet of paper folded in half is 4 pages or 2 whats?
Leaves.
Correct. Bonus 5, Marshall. The Polonaise is a formal Polish dance that dates back to the 16th century. What Polish composer wrote 15 polonaises for solo piano?
Liszt.
Incorrect, Captain.
I designate Ricky.
Chopin.
It is Chopin, yes. Lone Oak gets the bonus. Toss-up 6. In a spicy recipe, the amount of garlic varies directly as the amount of pepper. 3 cups of garlic are used for every 2 cups of pepper. How much pepper is used with 15 cups of garlic?
12 cups.
Incorrect.
10 cups.
10 cups is correct. Bonus 7, Marshall. The total load a stream can carry under a given set of conditions is called its what?
Carrying capacity.
Judge?
Yes.
Correct. Bonus is correct. 8, toss-up. These are rules by Mahatma Gandhi for what? A Satyagari will harbor no anger. He will suffer the anger of the opponent. He will put up with assaults from the...
Civil disobedience.
Yes, that is correct, Lone Oak. Bonus 9. Marcus Aurelius refers to what city in this line? Dear city of sea crops.
Rome.
Incorrect, Captain.
City of the Dead.
Athens. 10, toss-up. In metals, it is represented by silver. In precious stones, it is represented by the pearl. It stands for Diana or the moon. Name this color symbolic of purity, truth, and innocence.
White.
Yes, it is indeed white. 11, bonus. Express this in terms of a negative exponent. 8/9 to the 6th power.
9/8 to the -6th power.
That is correct, Lone Oak. After 11 questions, Lone Oak, you have a 5-3 lead over Marshall going into toss-up 12. If the anode of the site is if the anode is the site of oxidation, the cathode is the site of what?
White one.
Reduction.
Correct. Bonus 13. With what group of Indians are the ruins of Chaco Canyon associated?
Anasazi.
It is the Anasazi. Toss-up 14. What is the present participle of arise?
Red one.
Arisen.
Incorrect.
White three.
Arising.
Arising, yes. 15. Bonus. In Jewish worship, the chief singer of the liturgy is called the what?
Priest.
Incorrect, Captain.
Chagall.
Cantor. 16 toss-up. 2 points P and Q are 6 units apart. How many points are there that are 11 units from P and also 3 units from Q?
White one.
1.
Incorrect.
Red three.
4.
None. Cannot be done. Toss-up 17. What creatures that grow to about 5 feet, whose brain size and structure are similar to those of humans, are said to be the most intelligent of the apes?
Red one.
Chimpanzees.
Correct, Marshall. Bonus 18. The legends of what English outlaw of the 12th century emerged after the capture and imprisonment of Richard I on his return from the Third Crusade?
Robin Hood.
It is indeed Robin Hood. 19. Toss-up. This is about what tale teller of Chaucer? Well, could he tell a draught of London ale, and he could roast and seethe and broil and fry, and make a good thick soup and bake a pie. But very ill it was, it seemed to me, that on his shin a deadly sore had he.
Red four. The innkeeper.
It's not the innkeeper. Incorrect.
White three.
The miller.
It's the cook. Toss-up 20. What artist painted the surrealistic work The Burning Giraffe?
White three.
Dolly.
It is indeed Dolly. Bonus 21, Lone Oak. The Timber and Stone Act of 1878 authorized sales of quarter sections at $2.50 per acre. How many acres are in a quarter section?
$160.
That's correct. And Lone Oak, with that bonus, the score now is Lone Oak Purple Flash 10, Marshall County Marshals 5. Here's toss-up 22. Which simple telescope has 2 convex lenses?
Red three.
Refraction telescope.
Correct. Bonus 23. Name the destroyer that returned to action in 2002 after repairs had been completed from an attack 2 years earlier in Yemen.
USS.
Incorrect, Captain.
USS New Mexico.
It's the Cole. Toss up 24. The root word in predicate and dictatorial means what?
White two.
To say.
To say is correct. Bonus 25, Lone Oak. The luxurious country homes of ancient Romans are called what?
I designate Ricky.
Villas.
They are called villas. That's correct. 26 toss-up. A central angle of a circle is measured by its intercepted arc. What kind of angle is measured by 1/2 of its intercepted?
White two.
Inscribed angle.
That is correct, Lone Oak. Bonus 27. What satellite shares its name with the mythical ferryman who transported the dead across the river Styx?
I designate Ricky.
Dracus.
Incorrect, Captain.
Charon.
It is Charon, but you get the bonus, Marshall. 28 toss-up. What fort used by Lewis and Clark's Corps of Discovery was named for a tribe of Pacific Northwest Indians?
Red three.
Apache.
Incorrect. Fort Clatsop. 29. Toss-up. Spell the verb that means to look intently. That is a homonym for another word that indicates a platform extending from the shore over water. To peer, spelled P-E-E-R. Toss-up 30. A figure carved in relief on a gem or seashell is called a what? A cameo. After 30 questions, Lone Oak 13, Marshall County 7. Here's toss-up 31. Simplify the cube root of 27 over 125.
Red 3.
3/5.
That is correct, Marshall. Here's your bonus 32. What kind of pump is used to reduce the gas pressure in a container?
Vacuum pump.
That's correct, Marshall. Here's 33's toss-up. What cabinet department regularly releases data about new home sales and the job market?
Red 2.
Department of Treasury.
Incorrect.
White 3.
Department of the Interior.
Commerce Department. Toss-up 34. A dysphemism, an intentionally harsh word or expression used in the place of a polite one, is the opposite of what?
Red 1.
Euphemism.
It is the opposite of a euphemism. Correct. Bonus 35. What suite by Gustav Holst includes these among its 7 sections? Mars, the bringer of war. Venus, bringer of peace. Mercury, the winged messenger. Jupiter, bringer of jollity.
The planets.
That is the planets, yes. 36 toss-up. Find the number of degrees in the arc intercepted by a central angle of 85 degrees.
White 2.
85 degrees.
Correct. Bonus 37. What is the most common substance used to fuel a fuel cell?
Hydrogen.
It is indeed hydrogen. Lone Oak gets that one. Here's toss-up 38. Who was mayor during the 1968 Democratic National
White 3.
Richard Daley.
It is Richard Daley. Bonus 39, Lone Oak. This whimsical work about a sculptor illustrates what form of poetry? Alberto Giacometti used to binge on spaghetti, of which very large portions induced optical distortions.
Limerick.
That is not a limerick. Incorrect, Captain.
Cinquain.
It is a clarihue. And 40 is a toss-up. Artists carry their paintings and drawings in what large flat case?
Red 4.
Portfolio.
Correct, Marshall. That's the end of the first half. We'll retabulate the scores, and we'll be back after this short break. Welcome back to our semifinal round of the 2012 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. We've checked the scores, and Lone Oak Purple Flash leads by 16-12 over the Marshall County Marshals. We have one new player for Lone Oak. I'll have him buzz in and introduce himself.
Austin Jones, senior.
Thank you, Austin. We'll play 40 more questions and toss-up bonus format. Captains, are they still the same for your teams?
Mm-hmm.
All right, coaches, are you ready? Let's begin with toss-up 41. Simplify p plus p squared quantity divided by p.
White 2.
1 plus P.
Correct. Bonus 42. What is the charge on an atom with 35 protons and 36 electrons?
-1.
Correct. Toss-up 43. The slogan of the Bolshevik leaders in 1917 was peace, land, and what?
Red 3.
Unity.
Incorrect.
White 2.
Bread.
It is bread, Lone Oak, and here's your bonus 44. What dog recognized Odysseus after his 20-year absence?
Spot.
Incorrect, Captain.
Tech T.
Argus. Toss-up 45. When two or more voices sing the same melody in the same pitch, they are singing in...
White 3.
Harmony.
Incorrect.
Red 4.
Unison.
It's unison. Goes to Marshall. 46 bonus. Two pulleys with diameters of 10 inches and 14 inches are connected by a continuous belt. How fast is the larger pulley turning if the smaller pulley turns at 560 RPM?
.350 RPM.
Incorrect, Captain.
400 RPM.
That is correct, Lone Oak. Here is toss-up 47. An extinct Pleistocene form of elephant was the what?
White 4.
Mastodon.
Judge? Incorrect.
Red 2.
Mammoth.
It's the mammoth. Marshall gets that toss-up and bonus 48 opportunity. Here it is. Before Trinidad and Tobago became a republic, they had been colonies of what country?
Portugal.
Incorrect, Captain.
Spain.
Great Britain. Toss-up 49. As what kind of compliment is the last word used in this song title? They call the wind Mariah.
Red one.
Personifying.
Incorrect. It's an objective compliment. 50 toss-up. What event in the modern Olympics is depicted in the bronze statue created by Myron about 400 BC entitled
Red one.
The discus.
Correct. Bonus 51. The area of a circle will be diminished by 36% if its radius is reduced by what percentage?
6%.
Incorrect, Captain.
20%.
20% is correct. Lone Oak gets the bonus. Here's toss-up 52. The Arabian Peninsula is slowly tearing away from Africa because there is an active rift beneath what sea?
Red two.
The Red Sea.
Correct. Bonus 53. Marshall. In this archipelago, the land is poor and the climate is worse. What explorer first called this region Tierra del Fuego?
Magellan.
It is indeed Magellan. Marshall gets it. Here's 54 toss-up. In what kind of sentence are two independent clauses written?
Red one.
Compound sentence.
Incorrect. In what kind of sentence are two independent clauses written as a single sentence without a coordinate conjunction or any mark of punctuation between them?
White four.
Run-on.
It is indeed a run-on sentence. Bonus 55. Niccolo Paganini's compositions are almost exclusively for what solo instrument?
Piano.
Incorrect, Captain.
Violin.
It's violin. Marshall will get that one. Here's toss-up 56. If f of x equals 3x minus 2, find f of 0.
White two.
-2.
Correct. Bonus 57. A molecule is unsaturated if there are what kind of bonds between the carbon atoms in it?
Double bonds.
Correct. Toss-up 58. The notorious pirate Blackbeard had a base on the coast of what New World colony?
White four.
North Carolina.
Correct. Bonus 59, Lone Oak. What names complete this line from a poem by Longfellow? Why don't you speak for yourself?
No answer.
Captain.
No answer.
John. Toss-up 60. The fee paid to a playwright or an agent for the right to perform a play is called a what?
Red two.
Royalty.
Correct, Marshall County. Here's your bonus 61. How many square units are in the area of a triangle with these vertices? 0, -4, 3, -4, 3, 2.
9.
It is 9. That's correct. And that pulls you to within a score of Lone Oak 25, Marshall 20, with 19 questions to go. Here's toss-up 62. The Milky Way is part of a loosely bound cluster of some 30 galaxies known as what group?
Red three.
The local group.
It is the local group, Marshall. Here's bonus 63. These are among the responsibilities of which executive department? Investigating mine accidents, supervising American Indian welfare, supervising U.S. national parks.
Department of the Interior.
Correct. Toss-up 64. What is the function of the gerund in this line? She gives bowling all of her attention.
Red three.
Direct object.
Incorrect.
White two.
Indirect object.
That is correct. Bonus 65, Lone Oak. In pottery, a melting agent that facilitates changing silica into glaze is called a what?
Vehicle.
Incorrect, Captain.
Kiln.
Flux. Toss up 66. Divide 20x to the fifth y squared z by the quantity 4xyz.
Red three.
5x to the fourth y.
Correct. Bonus 67, Marshall. Valley glaciers ride over a series of rock steps. When the glacier passes over a steep part of the bed, it moves faster. The rigid upper zone of ice cannot stretch to move as rapidly as the underlying plastic flowing ice and is broken, forming open fissures called what?
Flows.
Incorrect, Captain.
No answer.
Crevices. 68, toss-up. Name the Chilean revolutionary leader of Irish descent who became...
Red 2.
O'Higgins.
Fernando O'Higgins is correct. Bonus 69. Works such as Morella and Berenice concern the death of young and beautiful women. Name Poe's most famous poem on this topic.
Annabelle Lee.
Incorrect, Captain.
Raven.
Lenore. 70, toss-up. What is the popular name for the ballet by Tchaikovsky, Le Lac des Cygnes?
Red 4.
Swan Lake.
That is Swan Lake. Yes, Marshall. Here's your bonus 71. Find the sum of this infinitely decreasing geometric progression. 1, 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16.
2.
Correct. And with that bonus, Marshall County, we have a tie score at 26 with 9 questions remaining. Here's toss-up 72. When zinc or iron is added to an acid solution, the metal dissolves and releases what gas?
White 1.
Hydrogen.
Correct. The 73 bonus. The headwaters of the Rubicon River are in what mountain range?
Pyrenees.
Incorrect, Captain.
Ural Mountains.
Apennines. Toss-up 74. Complete this proverb. What can't be cured must be...
White. Red 4.
Endured.
That's right. And we're tied again. Here's bonus 75. Cole Porter wrote Blue Boy Blues shortly after a famous portrait by what English painter was sold?
Williams.
Incorrect, Captain.
I designate Bobby.
Bacon.
Thomas Gainsborough. 76, toss-up. Give an answer between 0 and 90. The cotangent of 60 degrees equals the tangent of how many degrees?
White 2.
30 degrees.
Correct. 77, bonus to Lone Oak. The punky and the no-see-um are 2 common names for a tiny 2-winged fly that resembles a mosquito. This smallest blood-sucking insect is known as a what?
I designate Ricky.
Tsetse fly.
Incorrect, Captain.
Mite.
Midge. 78, toss-up. Favored by both law enforcement and criminals during the 1920s, what was the...
Red 2.
Thompson.
Incorrect. What was the nickname of the submachine gun invented by John T. Thompson?
White 4.
Tommy gun.
Correct. Bonus 79, Lone Oak. What French term borrowed by the English language indicates a member of an irregular resistance force?
Gorilla.
Correct. And 80 is a toss-up. A theme from which of Beethoven's symphonies was adopted during the Second World War as a victory symbol by pro-Allied European countries?
Red 4.
The Ninth Symphony.
Incorrect.
White 3.
Fifth Symphony.
It's correct, the 5th. We will check the scores of this semifinal round and be back after this short break.
Irregular resistance. Good job on that last one.
Welcome back. We are now ready to announce the score of our second semifinal match of the 2012 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. Lone Oak has defeated Marshall County by the score of 31-27. Lone Oak High School, congratulations on your semifinal victory. Your team will advance to the final round where you will compete for $2,000 in scholarship money to be divided among your team members. Marshall County, congratulations on your district championship and your wonderful showing in this semifinal round. Your school received $1,000 in scholarship money to be divided among your team players. Thank you for watching the semifinal round of the 2012 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. On behalf of my judge, Mr. Joe Mahoney, I'm Gary Goodacre. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon. Goodbye.